I'm in C280 at 35 Marylebone Road. It's got the 25 of these forecast wheeler chairs in them, which are single units for people to sit on, with a table that pulls across, quite a substantially sized table that pulls across in front of the person sitting on the seat. So very mobile. Down the left-hand side of the room, opposite the windows, there are two display screens to take output from the lectern. The walls to the left and underneath the screens are writable. You can write on these walls with standard whiteboard pens. At the front of the room, there is a screen that comes down. The wall there is also writable with standard whiteboard pens, but of course you can't write on that when the screen is down. Moving over to the standard lectern, look at that. There is the control panel. This is standard now, or standard in any new rooms anyway at the university. The screen will be blank when you come. You just touch it to wake it up, and then touch the screen again to start, and that will automatically bring down the screen at the front. It will start warming up the data projector. Whilst that's all happening, let me just show you the network PC on the computer. It's an all-in on the lectern. It's an all-in-one. There's nothing underneath the lectern for you to worry about anymore. This is a touch-screen computer as well, although of course you can interact with it using the mouse as well. Down the left-hand side, there are two USB ports, so if you come in with a USB stick, you can pop the USB stick in there. Down the right-hand side, you probably won't need it. At the bottom is the power button for the computer, but you probably won't need that because when you log off, the computer will just go to sleep after a few minutes. And in fact, when you come in, I'm already logged into this, when you come in, it may be asleep. You need to just wake it up by shaking the mouse and it'll pop up with the login box for you to log in. Going back now, because the data projector's warmed up, we've got display on those two screens and display on the front screen as well, and that's coming from the PC. And you see on the control panel, there we are, that the PC option is highlighted in blue. That's why what is being shown on this PC is coming out on the screens on the wall. Now, on the lectern, some cables, there's always cables everywhere. You've got a VGA cable that allows you to connect to sort of an old laptop that probably has a VGA output up to the lectern. And there's also an HDMI cable, that's for newer laptops, but you can also use the HDMI cable with an appropriate adapter to connect up, say, a tablet device to the lectern. So if you connect up to these, you'll need to change the output on the control panel to the screen. So if you've connected to the VGA cable, just tap VGA, and then whatever is connected up to the VGA cable will be displayed on the screens. They're blank blue now because I've got nothing connected up to the VGA cable. Similarly, with HDMI, if you connect a laptop or a tablet to the HDMI cable, you just press HDMI on the control, and that will switch the output on the screens. Final option, I'm not going to go into any detail, just mention this so you know it's something you could explore in the future. There's a wireless option. If you press that, you'll see that the screens have changed over there at the front. And basically, that wireless option allows you to display wirelessly from a laptop or a tablet device to the screens. And you can either do that yourself, you've got your tablet and you're wirelessly displaying the content onto the screen so the students can see. But the system also allows you to essentially run these three screens as independent screens. So you could divide your class into three groups. Each group gets their own screen and they can display whatever is on their device or devices onto that screen. That's pretty much all. Just one final thing for the lectern to point out. Just here, it's hard for me to show you underneath here, there's a couple of buttons here that you can press to raise and lower the height of the lectern. Okay, that's it for C280.